Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm working on site 58 and we have cleaned out the attic upstairs and we have repainted 2 rooms and redone the floor in the bathroom. We've also repainted the bathroom. We are currently putting up new cupboard doors in the kitchen, which we made and painted. We also stripped all the paint in the kitchen and repainted those walls. We scrubbed a countertop that was brown when we arrived and it is now white. Yay! And we did some yard work in the backyard. We're also fixing the plumbing upstairs in the bathroom. We're putting in a new toilet and we're also fixing the plumbing in the kitchen. So it's taken a long time, but we're now completing our job, which is fun. And we also went on a couple prayer walks. We didn't get to talk to that many people because some of them kind of scared me, but it was fun. We talked to a lady over there on Chili Avenue, and so I'm really excited. I was so nervous about coming to Flower City because I didn't think I'd be able to do anything because I'm not a handy person. So I had a lot of fun.
Hey, I'm Bree Starr from Site 55. We are doing a bunch of stuff on this beautiful house. We started with a stairways was like caved in, so we tore everything up, took everything out, put all those stairs in, and now we're doing the basement steps, which are also caving in, so we're redoing the basement steps. Then we re-put the carpet. We put a carpet in with the top stairs. And then in the bathroom upstairs, we completely tore the ceiling off and spackled the ceiling. And then we took all the caulk off from the shower and the bathtub and the sink and re-caulked everything. And then we painted all the walls. And right now we're replacing the sink and the faucet and the drainage for the sink. And on the porch we are like adding a bunch of nails and screws because it's really loose and repainting that. And then in the basement we tore down 2 division walls so that it'll be more open for them. And we dry locked the basement because it's getting really moldy and gross down there. And then we've just done a bunch of cleaning like throughout the whole house. We've just like scrubbed like all the walls in the house and stuff. Yeah. Pretty much all we've done.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I'm on Site 49. We're working on a house for this woman named Mary. And right now we just took off all the roofing and the shingles, and now we're putting a new roof on her porch. We painted all the railings and put in new railings for her porch. We cemented the steps so that they won't be as wobbly, and we painted the whole hallway and the stairway. And there's this little bedroom that she has, and we took off all the wallpaper with a steamer, and we're putting primer on it now, and we're gonna paint it after. And in the back they're redoing a toilet, and they took out all the toilet stuff and they're redoing the tiling and everything, and then they're putting in a new toilet so that she can go to the bathroom easier because she has hip problems. So that's pretty much what we're doing in Flower City.
I'm Betsy Bovee from Calvary Assembly, and this is the house we're doing. It's insane. We had to clean out the living room and dining room. It had garbage and yarn and all sorts of stuff in it. And then the kitchen, the floor was torn up, and there was this like palm tree wallpaper on the walls. It was interesting. So we painted over that. And upstairs the ceiling was falling out, so we replaced the ceiling and cleaned out all the rooms upstairs, so it's looking pretty good now. And we are putting down a new floor in the kitchen, and yeah, it's great. We cleaned out the gutters. Fun. And yeah, it's been great. I hate talking into the camera.
Hi, my name is Matt Bovee of site number 44, and we have been working on this house for the past 3 days. I've been mainly working in the basement. They call me a cellar dweller. I gotta do a lot of plumbing stuff, some painting, a bunch of stuff to just clear out of there. We installed the toilet, put some cement around it. That was a lot of fun, but still a lot of hard work right there. And then upstairs, there was a ton of painting and a ton of plumbing to do in the bathroom. We also installed the toilet down there, and that is probably our biggest project so far. We're trying to get a shower in there, and that we still have to finish, so that's gonna be kind of hard. But we got some really good painters in here, and overall it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And on the bottom floor, like on the middle, we have a ceiling, and it was really bad before we got here. So we decided to install some tiles, and that went really well. That only took like 30 minutes, but it was a big project. And then we installed light in there. That looks really good. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing the last 3 days. Yep.
Hello, my name is Victoria Hansen. We're actually at a church right now, and we actually laid a floor over here, and we made a trap door to go under for all the wires. And then we made, there was no hot water in this church, so we put a heater water thing, and so we could water could travel. And then over in the house over there, we're painting, which is a really rose cute color. And we went to a prayer walk, and it was really great. We got to pray for 3 people, and yeah, it really touched me.
Hi, I'm Joelle. I'm on Site 42, and we are working on some painting, and we put a screen door up, and we're taking some carpet off the stairs and painting up the hallway and stuff.
I'm Jaylon.
I'm Carly.
We're redoing the kitchen at this house. We're painting it orange and redoing the white, and then we're painting the cabinets brown and doing the handles on the cabinets.
And then as for me, I've been helping paint the ceiling, cutting in the edges. And right now we're putting in a tile floor with just these floating tiles, which basically you hammer into each other. But yeah.
We did the bathroom upstairs. We painted it like a rose color.
Hi, my name is Alden. I'm from Calvary. And we worked through a lot of this. We did the painting of the rooms. We cleaned out the back of the garage. We cleaned, and it was full to the top, and we did good. And I'm helping out little kids. So you can say hi if you want to. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. We did new stairs. We fixed doors. We put in windows. We did lights. We put in railings. We did a lot. We picked up glass, and we picked up the backyard behind the house. And I made a lot of cool friends. I think everybody made some good friends.
I'm Isaiah Lewis, and I'm on Site 47 at Flower City Work Camp. And what we've been doing today is, for this week, is we've been taking out the stairs of the front porch. We took out the stairs of the front porch and also the railings, and we replaced both of those. And on the inside, we put a new railing in the basement to go down because the steps are pretty steep. And we also took out the kitchen floor and counters, and we put in brand new counters, and we're redoing the floor. And that's what we've been doing mostly this week. And we went on a couple prayer walks, and there's been some people that we've prayed for. I remember a couple people asked to pray for their families, and other people have asked to pray that they get jobs. And it's been a pretty cool experience, and we've seen a lot of people and met a lot of new people too.
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Gio.
And basically what we've been doing so far is we've been painting all the hallway and taking down the molding, redoing the molding, and using the stapler gun, which is so much fun to put it back up. We've also tore down the tiles in the basement, and in the bathroom we put in a new shower, What else did we do? We also
we put in a toilet and
toilet.
we put molding around the doors and
New vanity.
Yeah, and we tore up a couch with a saw.
So much fun. Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, that's mostly it.
And then we also did a couple prayer walks, which were really nice. Actually, the one we just did today was like, we were outside for an hour. But yeah, that went really well. We actually got quite a lot of people to pray with us, which is really awesome to see that. And it's just really cool to, you know, go out there and just, you know, bring people closer to God and just, you know, grow as a community stronger with people. And it's really awesome. Yeah.
I had fun on our prayer walk.
Yeah, really enjoyable.
Hi, my name is Alexi, and we are at our work site, number 37.
And my name's Sarah, and we're at our work site.
So we have been working in the kitchen and the basement. So in the kitchen, we had to clean off the walls first, and then we painted them all down, and then we just washed down cabinets and did other things like that.
And in the basement, we had to tear down drywall and then put it back in and cut a bunch of stuff up. And then we started painting everything, all the drywall and sanding everything. So it looks pretty good downstairs.
Yeah, and there was a lot of destruction and everybody seemed to enjoy that at first. Yeah. And then we went on prayer walks and we got to meet a lot of interesting people, I think. And we got to pray for a lot of nice, amazing stories. And it was cool to learn all of them, so.
And one person wanted to come to the Lord. So it was really good.
I'm Josh Johnson, more commonly known as Freeman, but you know.
And I'm Pablo Prancer, and this is Site 40.
We did a lot of stuff here. We did it pretty fast too, quite effectively. Yeah. Like, we poured the sidewalk right here. We smashed out the old one because it was uneven and, you know,
broken.
And we poured the cement in there. We built like a wall foundation around it. And we put in a storm window in the backyard. Then a truck backed into the awning, like in the driveway over there, and like pulled it almost like off the house. So we fixed it and pulled it back towards the house. And what did you help do, Pablo?
Okay, I helped put a new door right there. Like, it was kind of hard to follow the directions. And the other thing we did, I did is paint the door. It was fun. I got some paint on myself. Oh wow. And we got a new dryer for the lady. Her name is Maria, right?
Yeah, Maria.
Yeah, Maria. And we got her a new dryer thing. Dryer. Yeah, there. And we got her a new cupboard kitchen thing to put her stuff in it. And we did the bathroom for her, like the tiles on the bottom, in the corner of the thing. We did that for her. It was fun, and I got messy. But oh well, it's part of life. Get messy when you're doing work.
Yeah, it was a tons of fun. Another thing I helped do was like in the basement we had to like replace some of the windows, so we got the glaze and, you know, take out the window and put in the new window we bought. It was great. It was a lot of fun. We went on some great prayer walks too.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I've been telling everybody Jesus loves you.
So yeah, that is what we've been doing here at Site 40.
It was wonderful.
I'm Jamie Yates. I'm a junior. This is my second year at Flower City Work Camp. We've been painting a lot. We had a lot of painting to do because it's mostly cosmetic stuff, but the woman, she has, I think it's breast cancer, and she can't do a lot of stuff, so we've been helping her out, and it was a lot of fun until I hurt my ankle. Yeah, kind of tore ligament, I think. So I did that, but it didn't really stop me, I guess, and I think that's why I'm really excited for this year. It's been a good chance for me to just reconnect with my Christ life, but then I've been able to sit there and help people, and it's shown me that through crises, through any kind of injury and whatnot, I can still sit there and be a help to whoever needs it. And it's inspiring for myself, and I guess it's inspiring to other people around me, because people are like, you need to stop and sit, and I was like, but I can't, like, I need to keep helping. And they're like, why? And I was like, because they need it. Like, people need help, and it doesn't matter what happens. Nothing's gonna stop the fact that people need the help, and nothing's gonna stop me from helping them. And I think that's probably the best part about Flower City is you can help people no matter what's going on, whether you're hurt and you need to sit there and paint, or Even if you're helping in a kitchen or you're just donating your time and whatever, it's one of the best experiences I've had to just help other people when they need it most. Yeah!
I'm Robbie Moore. I'm from Sidewalk Club L, and this week I got to save a couple kids and bring them closer to Christ. And I met this little boy, and the first 2 days, you know, he was a little like iffy and a little shy, and he didn't really want to talk, you know. So the last day I really got to, you know, kind of pour into him, and he opened up to me, and he wanted to accept Christ, and that was, you know, really amazing for me. And just like, you know, it really changes like how you think just after like helping out one kid. It makes you feel like you can, you know, go on like really help others. And this week we had an amazing turnout. We had over 30 kids at each site. That's like about 1/4 of all the kids. And it was just amazing how good God blessed us this week and our turnout and how everything went so smoothly, and just really, you know, praising Him for all the good things He's done this week.
Hey guys, I'm Anthony, Site 48. Really all we've been doing here is painting, I made a light first day. Just a lot of painting, a lot of dirty work. We had to replace the ceiling in the one girl's bedroom. It was kind of caving in. So I believe we glued that back up and then used a staple gun to secure it. And then I believe we're gonna repaint that. We're repainting in the kitchen as well as the hallways, the upstairs, and in the pantry. We also put cabinets in that were made from scratch. We put in a new sink, and we are replacing the faucet in a bathroom, which is a pretty cool project.
Hello, my name is Julie, and we're here at Sidewalk Club N. And yesterday we had 4 kids, and one of them, the oldest, who is 13, his name is Brandon, he actually accepted Christ, which is great because sometimes older kids aren't as open to that. So that was really cool. And today we already have 3, which is 3 more than we had at this time yesterday. And so we're definitely gonna have more today, which is hopefully gonna mean that more kids will be accepting Christ, which is awesome. And yeah, we're just gonna sing songs and do a skit and send them home with a snack and do a Bible story. Everything will be a lot of fun today.
Alright, so I'm Rebecca Bromack, and I'm here at a Sidewalk Club. This is my first year doing Sidewalk Club, so it's definitely a new experience, definitely stretching some of my boundaries, but it's a good thing, and I'm really happy that I'm doing it. So yesterday at the first site we had about 18 kids that showed up, and most of them stuck around for a while, so that was good. Basically the format is they just come in and we register them, and then we play games with them for a while and just kind of love on them, and then we go through songs and a drama and the Evangelique, which basically tells about salvation, and then we go through a flipper flapper with them, which basically is more one-on-one salvation message. And it's very cool. I think one experience yesterday that was really awesome for me was while we were doing the flipper flapper, the one little girl asked if she could do it, and she sat there telling me, the little girl's probably about 5 or 6, telling me what Jesus did for her and how Jesus died for her, and just she really comprehended it, and that really blew me away to see the impact you can have on these kids. So yesterday was awesome. The second site was a little rainy and a little cold, and with some rambunctious kids, but we still were able to plant seeds and still had some good encounters there as well. So today we're waiting for a few more kids. We only have about 6 kids, but it's really good. And I think it's really amazing to see the impact you can have on these kids, even for only 2 hours, to be able to love on them and just share Jesus with them and kind of just give them a safe environment just to be who they really are. And, you know, you just really get a good perspective on their life and stuff. So blessed to be able to be a part of Sidewalk Club this year for the first time. And Flower City, of course, is amazing in and of itself too. And just God's doing a lot of awesome stuff. So it's really cool just to be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Grace Niebuhr, and I'm from Calvary. We're at Flower City Work Camp, and we're doing a Sidewalk Club here. And so we're just, we're taking kids from the neighborhood and we're bringing them here, and we're basically running like a vacation Bible school for the kids for a couple hours.
So we bring them here, we play games with them, we teach them a Bible verse, and then we did a skit. So like today we did a skit about the sower and the seeds, and we acted out the plants and the seeds and stuff. And then we'll play games with them, and we'll do a craft, and we'll just teach them about Jesus.
Hi Calvary people, etc. People from our youth groups. We are here at Sidewalk Club K doing our job. We are in Heart and Soul Church, and that's where we are stationed for this wonderful group that we have. Juliana?
We have about 20 kids here today, and we only had like 10 yesterday, but they bring in their friends and stuff, and we're playing soccer and doing the flipper flapper, and they're so cute, and it's really exciting with them.
Yeah, we've had a lot of kids accept Christ, and it's really exciting, and they're learning their verses and really responding to the dramas. It's just really great to see that.
So this is Sidewalk Club K. Okay.
My name is Jenna Keel, and so far we've been working with insulation in the attic. We gutted all this stuff out, and we dug into the side and took out walls and ceiling parts, and then took the insulation outside and got rid of it. And then we've been painting for today. We painted 2 different hallways and went over it again with paint, and then we're scraping some paint off of the bathroom, and then we're going to repaint that and replace the toilet. Well, the first day we went out it was kind of colder, so we didn't really have all that many people, but a couple people seemed interested, and we handed out little brochures for them to read about God and like the story. And then we ran into some kids, which were cute. They were bike riding, and we showed them this little illusion trick with the red and blue cards, which one's bigger, and they were adorable, and they showed their mom, and their mom was, I don't know, it was cute. And then today a different group went out, and a couple people are actually going to be going to church with some of the people who live here, so that's pretty exciting. 2 people are going to church.
Alright, so me and my team are doing these 2 houses right across the street from each other. This house here, number 29, they're painting the entryway in the back, from the back. They're painting the whole entryway. That's all I know for that house. And the one across the street from it, number 32, what we're doing now is we're doing the kitchen, the bathroom, and we're painting the living room. In the bathroom, they're replacing a toilet, and they're laying some new floor down. Then downstairs in the kitchen, they tore out the counter and the sink, and we're gonna replace those 2. And then we're putting down some more flooring, and we painted in the kitchen too. So, and then in the front, we're working on a roof, on a balcony roof here. Well, front porch roof. They're putting a new roof on there, new shingles. So now they're gonna be putting up some new gutters too, because the other ones had holes in all of them.
I'm Tracy Krenzer, and I'm on site 57, and this is the house that we're working on, and we're just basically kind of all working on the roof, and we're inside putting up drywall, and we're also fixing the wall over there. So yeah. So yesterday we went on a prayer walk, and we went up to a lot of people and asked them if we could pray for anything for them, and all the responses that we got were no thank you, and just keep up your good work, and just pray for our city. And so yeah, we went around the block and we saw a lot of people, but we didn't get a lot of responses. I worked with power tools, and that was like really exciting for me because I'm really bad with tools. And yeah, I used the saw for the first time, and it was kind of scary at first, but I got the hang of it by the end of the day.
My name is Sam, and I'm on site 60.
The past couple days we've been working on this wall. It was a door, but we knocked out the door, we put up a wall, nailed it in, mudded it all around, and now we're waiting for it to dry, and then we're going to sponge it down, and then we're going to finish adding things. And then out here is the roof, where there was like the first layer of shingles by the closest to the door, and it was leaking water, so we took all the shingles off, we put all the metal down, and then we put the shingles back on, and now we just have to finish up out there. And then we went up to the attic, and we painted, we fixed railings, we did a bunch of stuff. We're fixing the front door downstairs, and we're adding a new door. We fixed a cracked window, so now she'll have a nice window. The garage door out there still needs fixing. It's not closing all the way. And I think that's pretty much, oh, downstairs in the basement, we did light fixtures and we fixed her dryer. And that's pretty much it.
I am Dan Bovey.
I'm Jen Corvelli.
And this is our work site, Site 52.
And yeah, we're from Calvary Assembly.
Yeah, let's go represent. And so we've been working on like flooring and like siding and stuff like in there, and then we had to like in the basement there's a lot of painting we have to do because there's like some water damage and stuff. But
yeah, we've been scraping the old paint off, and there may be a possibility that it could be lead paint, so we've been wearing masks and gloves, taking extra precautions, so extra coats of paint because it's like really crazy dirty down there. So yeah, it's been pretty good working with Dan here. You know, he's a good partner, and we've got a little bit of paint on each other, but it's all good. You know, we're still friends, so yeah. It's been really great to be able to help people though. So, yeah.
We've got some brought some stuff out of the basement and
took it all out to the curb.
Getting ready to take out a sink and put a new sink in. So.
Yep, and then the bathroom, the caulk on the tub had to be all scraped off and re-caulked and everything, so it's really gross.
Hi, my name is John Abarca. So I've been up with Sidewalk Club L. We're on the corner of Conkey and Evergreen, I'm pretty sure is the street. So right now they're doing songs, as you can see. We just got finished with the Bible verse where we mixed up some of the parts of the verse and had kids kind of figure out where they all went and stuff, and it's been really cool right now. Yesterday we had a few more kids because it was raining today, so I don't think as many wanted to come out, but yesterday we had one kid, his name was Philip, and he decided to give his life to God after one day, and that was really, really awesome to see. He was so earnest to just give his life to God and like believe. And we had a couple other kids that were praying, and right now it seems like there's kids that are having fun. You know, they were out here right away when we started coming down today, so it's just been really, really fun so far today.
Hi, I'm Daria. We've been working on the house for 2 days now. We fixed up the front stairs, and we also have been working on the kitchen floor and some doors inside the house, and also stairs inside the house, and also just some of the backyard, trying to tidy it up and stuff like that. Yeah, we're just trying to fix things up, make it look a little nicer, a little better shape than it was before. I've used some of the tools before, but not like this. I was really bad at them before. Now I actually know how to use them, so it's good. And I've never put tiles in the kitchen before, and I got to do that. So that was fun, and it's actually not too hard, so yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Johnson. This is Flower City Work Camp, Site 50. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. Up front here, we have had to replace the porch. It was very, very rickety up front here. Like, if you stepped on it, you felt like you were gonna fall. And
Site
so,
50.
Site 50. We felt if you jumped too hard here or stepped too heavily on this particular section, you would have like fallen through onto the ground. So we replaced that, and we're still in the process of doing such. Inside we replaced the kitchen tiles. We pretty much just took out some tiles that had some rotting glue underneath, and scraped that glue up and then put down newer tiles. Upstairs we have we stripped one of the rooms of all its furniture because there was some water damage to the ceiling. We busted out the tiles there, cleaned up there and replaced the tiles. Then we repainted the room and put everything back in. In the other rooms we spackled it a little bit, you know, fixed up some of the holes in the walls. And we're in the process of doing that. And in the bathroom upstairs we had to replace the toilet or reset it because like it was shifting around and everything. So we fixed that up. In the backyard we had to set up a new fence to keep the dogs from running away because the homeowner takes in stray pets. That's about everything we did so far. Once again, Jake Johnson, Flower City Work Camp, Site 50. Go Jesus.
Yes. I have nothing more to say. I concur with them completely.
Follow me, I'm a phenomenon. Not because what I do, but all the music I'm on.